you have to position yourself in front of another person's audience. How do you do that? Well, unless you're really lucky, no one's going to come to you and say, I would love to feature you in front of my audience. That can happen. Your goal is to connect with other people in your space, number one, or in complementary spaces, number two. So the in your space is obvious. If you are a fitness person, fitness instructor, you need to find other fitness instructors. Now, there are going to be huge ones. Don't go after beachbody.com, right? And try to somehow get a guest post on there. They're just too big. Okay. I have done guest posts and guest content for really, really big brands with like 1 million subscribers and gotten 0. I was lucky enough to get the guest post. I had to bug people for 6 months to get on there. Finally got on there and I got 0 email subscribers from it. But I've done guest posts for people with a 5,000 person email list and gotten hundreds and hundreds of new email subscribers and some product sales. Size isn't what matters as long as they have a larger audience than you. And 2, they're in the same niche or a complementary niche. Anyone with a bigger audience than you that's going to have reaching the same type of people you're trying to reach is a great fit. Why would they want to feature you on their blog or on their channel? For one, if you've been a content creator for a day, you know you can run out of ideas really easily. You know that content is key. Pumping content out is the fuel that drives this machine. And at some point, every content creator hits that roadblock of, dude, I don't know what else to talk about. You can reach out to any one of these people that are potential competition, but offer to collaborate and say, hey, I love your channel. I love your podcast. I love your blog. When you reach out to somebody as like, hey, I'm in your space, but I'm just a fan of you. Specifically, here's why. Oh, that means I pay attention and I'm not just blasting you with a random blast. People feel loved. They feel respected. And at the very least, they're like, hey, this person's cool. So step one for you is to make lists, one list of who are all the key players in your niche. Who are the big dogs? But then more importantly for you, who are the medium players that have good size audiences, but they're not so big yet that they're going to ignore every email that comes in, right? Who are the medium players and even some of the smaller players that are definitely steps ahead of you. Make a list of as many of those as you possibly can, minimum 10. Same on the complementary niche. What complementary niches would make sense for you? Think about not like what niche you also like, but think about who your audience is. What other stuff do they follow online? And then you reach out to them and you show that you know what they're all about, compliment them, something very specific. You're honest about who you are, what you're trying to accomplish. They're going to know that you're newer, but offer to do a specific guest post that you think actually would fit their audience because you've done some research. So this might mean 10 different pitches to 10 different people. It might not be the same stupid blog post that you want to blast to everybody and get as a guest post.